Alright everybody, here we go. $20, $2 million to first, best ball on Draftkings. Let's get after it. Let's get after it. Pick 8, okay. I'm usually liking the top 6 this year. I like the Jamar Chase, Bijan Gibbs, Saquon Barkley, Jefferson, and Lamb. I feel safe with all of those guys. Puka is where I get, and Christian is where I start to get a drop off. High ceilings, but first 2 rounds I'm usually trying to pick for upside, but safety as well. I want some sort of a cushion in the first 2 rounds. So yeah, my exposure to Puka and to Christian McCaffrey, not all that much. Not all that much. So if I can get Amon-Ra. Neighbors, I see a lot of people out on, just because they feel like the regression will be there. But I don't mind Russell Wilson, to be honest. He's decent for fantasy, so we'll see. We'll see what's there when I get there. Okay, just making sure that my volume's working. This is a webcam that I've had for over 15 years, so it is what it is.
Just is what it is.
Okay, so nobody autographs. Jamar Chase. Gibbs goes 2. I would really love it if one of these top 4 make it back to me. Or make it to me here at 8. Whoa, living on a prayer. Well, they all go, because of course they would. Like, is Christian McCaffrey really? I don't have much Christian, do I just keep avoiding? I think I'm going to go Sun God here. Could lead the NFL in targets. I know people are hoping Williams has a breakout, but I just can't trust Christian. Just my favorite player. Start this off with the Sun God. Pick 17. I would love one of these 3. I would love one of these 3. I haven't taken a whole lot of Bowers this year, but this might be one of them. Genty, man, I have so much Genty. Really want H-Am here. Would be awesome. Holy. Man, I'm just twitching out. Of course. Come on, London. Come on, baby. Nice, okay. I like that start. Draftkings. 3 wide receivers starting with the flex, and it's full point PPR, so I feel good about it. I honestly think Drake London could be the wide receiver one this year. I forget what the number of targets last year, but it was, I believe, north of 150. So hopefully I'm sitting there with 2 wide receivers that are north of 150 targets this year. Atlanta plays who? I should know this by now, but ATL takes on the Rams. So now I'm wishing I took Puka. So, that does make Devontae Adams a real target. Nothing too crazy yet. Tyreek Hill got brought up a bit. Josh Allen did. Seems like you're not getting Josh Allen in the 3rd round anymore, like I was. Now I'm just having a hard time getting him. I've seen him go in the 1st, I've seen him go obviously in the 2nd, but with an ADP in the 30s, it just is what it is. 31, and that would be Devontae Adams. I know I don't want any Kyron Williams. I don't have much. But I do need to start getting a little bit more exposure to some guys that I don't have much of. And Kyron Williams makes that cut. I've been taking a lot of Marvin Harrison in the 3rd. I will take Lamar if he makes it to me. I will take Garrett Wilson. Somebody just took Devontae Adams at 27. Rice still going in the 3rd round. Could be 4, could be 6 game suspension. I don't really trust what anyone's saying anymore. And of course, there he goes. So T. Higgins would feel good. It's just like, what if Kyron Williams stays the guy? Oh man, I really don't know here. Fuck it. Tutu Atwell, baby. That's my counter, not Kyron. Okay. Usually not a huge fan of taking a wide receiver 2 on a team, but it's just the Bengals did not improve their defense, and they still have Joe Burrow throwing the ball, and that is a circus team, and great for fantasy. Okay, up at 41. Man, I would love Amari and Hampton as my running back one. Worthy should probably be a third round pick at this point. With everything happening in San Francisco at wide receiver, Kittle makes sense. I mean, Breece Hall not getting enough respect. Fourth round Mike Evans. I don't think I need to take a Joe Burrow here with my Higgins. I'd be better off to chase Goff later. So we're hoping, I mean, I want Murray and Hampton, but if Breece Hall is still sitting there, I think I just have to. He catches passes, and that's where I know it's Justin Fields, but... Okay, Amari Hampton goes there, so do I take him or do I take Worthy? And just fill the PPR. I think I'm going to do this. Let's see what happens here. I mean, Breece Hall would be kind of a steal here, but I really like those four to start. I kind of did this my last draft and I shot myself in the foot. Opposite though, I went 3 running backs in the top 5 rounds or 6 rounds, and then I was just struggling at wide receiver. Now I'm probably overcompensating for that draft, but is what it is. It just is what it is, as Max Holloway would say. We're looking at pick 56. So we'll look at the board here. A.J. Brown. Owner gets hurt. We have a guy going hero RB. Another hero RB. And I will be going something other than wide receiver. I'm the only one. 4 wide receivers. I mean, I really like that start. The CD Lamb, Tyreek Hill, Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall. Not mad at it, but let's see what I can do to come back with some potential RB1s. That's kind of where my cutoff is. Swift, I don't feel all that comfortable with, but $56, I'm okay with any of those. I mean, Williams would be great, but I would like a Mahomes, but I won't be reaching for him. Waddle would be fun. I will be taking Williams here if he makes it to me, and this would be the epitome of 0 RB. So we're looking at 65. Could RJ Harvey make it back to me? seeing today, people are feeling that Kamara might be a good trade candidate to go to a contender. Man, I have to take Williams. It's just, man. And then I'm good at wide receiver, right? Okay, we want Goff. Fields for a little rushing. Maybe some Drake May for some rushing floor. But will one of these four make it back to me? Oh, holy, somebody just took. Oh, Henderson went that far before me. Okay. PPR merchant, eh? Waddle won't be there. I know people don't want anything to do with Mahomes, but Draftkings, you get the bonus for over 300 passing yards. They're supposed to throw the ball. I mean, look at week 17, 29 points, 31, 25. I think people are really more focused on what was happening at the beginning of the year. But he really picked it up. So it's a possibility. I think I'd be taking RJ Harvey here. I know it's a little sketchy. Well, I'm going to get James Conner or RJ Harvey. Excuse me. Okay, Peyton's new Alvin Kamara. What am I up next here? Pick 80. Man, I would have loved TJ Hawkinson. Why are we... Is he not... I should say their ADP right beside them. Their phone shows a little bit more. I have so much shares of Caleb Johnson. Dougie Mason to me. Not great for PPR, but Brian Robinson, the upside is there. So all these guys. Oh, there goes Caleb Johnson. All those guys are going to play. Addison is being suspended, right? Three-game suspension is looking like. Godwin not practicing right now. Such a high upside. I would take Kelsey. I have tons of shares of him, but yeah, this is very much a zero RB. Those five wide receivers are pretty awesome. We're looking at pick 80, pick 89, pick 104. Goff should make it to me at 104. Josh Downs. Something happened to Roma Dunze that I don't know about? Holy shit. Dak goes 20 picks early. These guys are going to make me pick another wide receiver. Oh. Let's go Aaron Jones. As ugly as that feels, it's a good counter to my David Montgomery. Let's go Aaron Jones. Could hate that pick later on. But the upside is there. Hopefully he's better than he was last year, especially in the red zone. He was pretty horrendous. They did pay him a little bit to come back, but 89, I would love one of those guys. Diggs is on the board from 89. I don't know where a person starts to take Addison. I do like having the Denver. Denver does play Kansas City in week 17, the most important week of basketball. I mean, all the weeks are important because you got to get to the final. But even last year, I had a couple lineups that made it to the final. But if you don't have the game stack or the exposure to the players that ball out in week 17, things aren't going to go well for you. Kelsey, I got it 91 earlier today, so maybe, just maybe, he makes it in here. He goes, so I will not be getting Travis Kelsey. Brian Robinson does not catch passes necessarily, which really hurts his upside. I think I'm gonna take the upside of Golden here. I've been watching some videos on him. Gives me an opportunity to get Jordan Love. Brian Robinson doesn't catch passes. Not known for it anyway. How many receptions did he have last year? This doesn't show. That is weird. Oh, here it is. Yeah, 30 targets. That's just not it. Averaging 2 targets a game. Not ideal. ETN is in for a possibility. That whole backfield is just a mystery. I do have some Bashal Tootin in my dynasty leagues and redraft. Oh, there he goes. So, okay. And now everyone's just leaving. Everyone's going very running back heavy. And they zig, I zag. Coleman getting pulled up to 94 from 110. he the Josh Allen guy? He is. So that makes sense. And they play Barkley, Buffalo versus Philly, I believe that's the thing. I believe, yes. So that guy's stacking well. He's stacking well. Now, could I or should I have taken a running back instead of Williams? Probably. But I would like to think that I have the strongest wide receivers there is. Don't mind the Jefferson, Brown, Rice kind of throws me off just because we don't know. Lamb, Tyreek Hill, Garrett Wilson, I love that. But, oh baby. St. Brown, London, Higgins, Worthy, Williams, Golden. Oof. We're up next. It's gonna be a Jared Goff. Please. If not, I might be going with Mark Andrews to start the stack. So I get Goff. Usually I chase my mobile quarterbacks, but oh, just got a notification. Nyheim Hines has reached an agreement today with the Chargers. Would you look at that? Hines hasn't played in 2 years. It's one of those things. Is that just... What's that contract look like? Does he even make the roster? As a PPR guy, I really always liked Hines, but... So, this type is... Oh, that's Hines. You can't even get Nyheim Hines. Hines isn't even a player on here. Ooh. Is that his new name? That is his new name, okay. Well, let's just put it up in the queue just for shits and giggles. Is that going to affect the Marion Hampton owners? I don't think so. But who friggin' knows? I think I'd be taking Cam Scatterbo here if he makes it back to me. Some Drake May for a rushing quarterback wouldn't... Bo Nix is still there. Bo Nix going to be checking down to RJ Harvey over and over and over again. Well, I don't have to worry about it. He knows. So, I do need a tight end. Ugh. But man, I need a running back. And Scatterbo's upside is there, especially in the pass catching game. Frig. Mark Andrews, Baltimore plays Green Bay, week 17, so that's what it's looking like here. We'll go back to the draft board. Oh man, I'm not up till 128. It's gonna be ugly for running backs, but the two I have should be starting, and they should catch some passes. How many targets did you get? 68 targets, 54 receptions. Let's do more of that. Maybe JJ McCarthy will like to check down. Kincaid goes. The earliest I've ever seen Kincaid go. It's not the Josh Allen owner. Jefferson owner gets his JJ McCarthy. I have no idea what to expect in some of these backfields. Doesn't feel good taking a Ramondre Stevenson, Rachaad White, those kind of guys. But I've been burned by the rookies before, in that we think they're going to come in and take over instantly, and it just sometimes does not happen. There goes Cam. I knew he wouldn't make it back. I would consider one of those three. Almost prefer Rachaad White just because I know his upside's there and in PPR. If anything were to happen to a Mr. Bucky Irving. And Drake May, I can't believe he's still there. I'm seeing people bring Drake May up the board, not. But. Jordan Love already went as well. Tripping? Oh yes, Jordan Love goes to the Reed owner, and then he grabs Kraft. Smart. Smart. Jonas Smith, count me out. Rajay Spears. I will be taking Drake May if he makes it to me here. And then I will be taking Trey Harris, and I will just be drafting every handcuff running back there is. Give me all your Jalen Wrights, all your Trey Bensons. And a little Rico Dowdle even on this kind of lineup. Oh, Rachaad White went, yes. So. There's some sharks in here. There is some sharks in here. Okay. I'm going to take Drake May. Love the upside of the rushing. And I would be targeting, I think he's 150. It's Kyle Williams. And I would add Hunter Henry to my team. I love those two guys. Penix from my London. I thought I would get a shot at Jordan Love, but no dice, chicken rice. $137. Who will be there for me? I think I would take a Ramondre Stevenson at that point. I could take a Michael Penix and be done at quarterback. So, what are the chances of Williams making it back to me? Not that great. Okay. I mean, here's the start of my backup running backs too that I'm going to miss out on. Take the Kyle Williams just for the pairing. Doing it. Really doing it. Don't often reach for guys, but I like that. They play the Jets, I do believe, week 17. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, New England versus the Jets. Okay, how many handcuffs do I want? I want you, 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 I want you. Sure. Braylon Allen, sure. O'Shawn Johnson, sure. And then it's kind of, that's where I drop off. I don't mind some Will Shipley, Hunter. Lloyd would be actually not a bad one. I do expect that week 17 against Baltimore to be pretty high scoring. I do love me some Brashard Smith. Hoping that he becomes the next Jerick McKinnon. A PPR merchant. Najee Harris might only have one eyeball. Luther Burden, what's the latest news? He's set to report to training camp on Saturday, so like, I know there's a lot of mouths to feed, but still. We will be taking Bashal, Tootin, or Ray Davis. Hopefully. Dylan Sampson is probably should be, so it's 152. We're looking at 152, 161. '61. You're looking at Algier. Come on, Bashal. Sure. We're gonna take a little Tootin. Love Dylan Sampson. I love that he's a PPR. We don't know what's happening with Judkins. I have a feeling it's that he's going to miss games, if not the season. These kind of things are weird though because it's all of a sudden he won't miss any, and then he'll get thrown out, or he will get completely banned from the NFL. And we have a Darius Geis all over again. But we shall see. $161. Who will it be? Speaking of, I just found out how good Thielen was week 17 last year. He pretty much would have won people their best balls. That 31 burger when it matters most. Playoff start here, he doesn't make it. Maybe makes it into your lineup there, and then win me a milli. Come on, Samson. Drop to me. As a running back and a receiver, Dan Levy says. Friggin' one more, come on. You son of a bitch. Like clockwork, I get sniped. Algier has a decent floor with mega upside. We know that he can take on a full workload. He is also a possible trade candidate to a different team, or if the Chiefs or somebody pick him up. We will take him here because I am hurting at running back. Man, I almost played ADP game and got Samson to drop to me, but no such luck today on that one. Who do I got in here viewing this live draft? Thank you for hanging around. I do have the chat open, so if you guys want to say anything, talk shit about my wide receiver heavy team, I'm open for it. Yeah, not very often do I start with RJ Harvey and Aaron Jones. With somebody that has a lot of Bijan and Gibbs and Saquon and tons of Genty and tons of Hampton and tons of Chuba Hubbard. But I went in on wide receivers. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Drake London, T. Higgins, Xavier Worthy, Jameson Williams. That was the one I didn't need to take, so that's where it kicks all the way to the bench. But Taysom Hill. What the hell? Isn't he not playing football? Jerome Ford. Probably not a bad pick at this point either. There was Rico, and then now Jalen Wright will go, because it's freaking how this is just going for me. Ooh, Kareem Hunt. Okay. Well, in that case, I will take Jalen Wright. As far as a third quarterback, I'm not too worried. I feel pretty good about having Goff and Drake May. Yeah. I just need... I should probably start hunting some tight ends. I like Chig's upside this year. Kate Otten plays with Baker Mayfield. Mason Taylor does. I mean, Fields isn't really known to air out the ball that much. Could be checking it down. Nothing to do with Waller and Freiermuth. Love Juwan Johnson. Johnson and Johnson. Seattle just cut Noah Fant. I like the upside of these guys though. And then quarterback, I would take an Anthony Richardson if he drops super far, but I have so much Palmer already, but I might be doing it again. They say you kind of got to believe in Palmer or believe in Coleman. One of the two guys. Well, there goes Palmer. And that's just how it goes sometimes. I like me some Will Shipley. That might be where I'm going. I know I could go Douglas to go with my Drake May. It just... I don't know what the upside really is. Whereas Will Shipley is ideally the backup to the Madden cover athlete, so we know he catches passes. So we'll take the little PPR, great O-line. Nothing's really changed on that team. So we're good at running back. After going 0 RB, we've already filled our RBs. We are going with the 3-6-8-3 build. That has been the meta for the Millie Maker. The Millie winner, sorry. Is often or has been a 3-6-8-3 build. On Underdog, I believe they have 18 rounds only, so 2 less rounds. That's a 2-6-8-2 build usually. I've been doing more if I grab a Lamar, a Josh Allen, Daniels, Hurts. Sometimes I don't feel too obligated, even on Draftkings, to take a third quarterback, because ideally, if you drafted those quarterbacks that early, you paid up for them. You need them to be the guy who's scoring you points. So, and then at pick 200, I would consider Richardson. I kind of disgusted on how much Richardson I'm starting to accumulate here, but it's one of those things where last year I had something gross, 20-25% exposure to Richardson as a 4th or 5th round pick, and it burnt me. But now we're talking 18th round, so I would go Mason Taylor over him just as a nice counter. Hopefully week 17. I don't think he's going to make it to me though. No, he doesn't. So never mind any of that. Jarquez Hunter is still there. I'm going to go Anthony Richardson for just the crazy upside. Could be an absolute bust of a pick, but scared money don't make no money. Third, a couple of rookie tight ends is what I'm looking at here. Yeah, and we're just hoping Mark Andrews keeps falling in the end zone, catching those, keeps being a major red zone presence. Then we're looking at one more wide receiver, which I would love. That's if Hunter isn't there. I have to take Hunter. He's there. I would go anything from Dynamic Brown, the upside of the Canadian. Jalen Tolbert plays for Dallas, should be throwing the ball a ton. But Tutu Atwell is just one of those guys I think is a good play late in drafts. Stafford should be throwing the ball a lot. That's how they roll. 63 targets last year, and then he proceeds to get paid in the offseason. So, and they lose one of their receivers. Okay, I'm on the clock here. Jarquez Hunter is there. I think I just take Theo Johnson and hope for the best. Week 14, let's do it. Is that? Okay, week 7, good. Good. I can't believe Jarquez Hunter's still there. Oh, and there, just like that, he goes. I really like Ferguson now at this point, just for the upside. Ferguson's draft capital and pass catching chops promise real upside for the Rams offense, surpassing 32-year-old incumbent starter Tyler Higbee. yeah, big beast. And then just look at him go when it matters most. Well, not the most, I guess. Not for best ball. There are so many wide receivers that I can take, so at this point we are really just hoping if Ferg makes it to me. What great. If Kelsey were to miss time, Noah should be the guy. Now, would I go Higbee if Ferguson goes? That's a real question. DJ Giddens still sitting there too at 224. That is wild to me. Okay, so Ferguson is there. I think I'm going to take the upside. Dart throw that maybe he's a guy. The wide receivers I did take, I could take a fourth tight end here. When you got Amon-Ra St. Brown, Drake London, T. Higgins, Xavier Worthy, Jameson Williams, and Matthew Golden, those guys should be filling out those 4 slots. Kyle Williams. But I think it would be Tutu Atwell would be my number 1. I guess I didn't take any Hines. Just not doing it. Just not doing it. Or Jalen Tolbert. Who did I say the Rams are playing? Mattered. Who was it? Oh yeah, against Drake London and Algier. So yeah, I got a little Rams versus Falcons stack going that I wouldn't mind. Dallas plays Washington. I don't think I have any Washington shares. I almost took Brian Robinson, but I definitely have a lot of Tutu Atwell, not a whole lot of Tolbert, so there is that. I don't mind me some Alan Lazard, as he is listed as the 2. I know it's Justin Fields throwing him the ball, though. It's Lazard. I probably want the 3. Yeah. Nah, let's just keep going with that stack. So how many Rams was that? Just those 2, right? Yeah. So some counters. Aaron Jones versus Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Jameson Williams. Golden versus Andrews. I don't have any Arizona to take on Mr. T. Higgins. Drake London and Algier to counter Ferguson and Tutu Atwell. Johnson, they play Vegas. I don't think I have any Vegas. It is what it is. Naked Richardson, just hoping he rushes for 4 rushing touchdowns in week 17. Miami plays the Buccaneers in week 17. I don't think I have any Bucks. Oh, I have Tootin versus Richardson, week 17. Let's go. But yeah, I went with my 3-6-8-3. I like it. I like the upside of these wide receivers. Usually hero RB or double hero RB. I'm very RB heavy. If I can get an Achan and a Genty or an Achan CMC type thing, Gibbs obviously, Bijan, Chase Brown, that's usually where I'm at, but this time I'm trying to mix it up a little, and I just went with it's so hard to pass on Worthy at that point in the draft. Let's take a look at this draft board. Where did I get 5th round Williams? Like, these are things that are just hard to pass up. Worthy should probably be going at 29, and Rice should probably be going somewhere in the 50s at this point, because we think he 2 to 6 games is what they're calling for, but who knows? Also coming off of a major injury, so I mean, it's not like Worthy's upside is there. Splash plays in best ball, splash weeks, we'll take it. If anything was to happen to Jamar Chase, who has been injured before, Higgins also, who's injury prone, but still, the upside's there on a circus team such as the Bengals. I'm really glad that I got Goff to really go hard with the Monroe, St. Brown, Jameson Williams. RJ Harvey takes on Worthy in week 17. One target for Drake May, but I'm ideally getting Drake May for his rushing upside. I think he'll rush more this year than he did last year. That boy likes to scramble. And as far as grabbing 0 RB and then getting some handcuffs late, Tootin, no idea. That could be 0 floor. These guys could have a 0 floor. But ETN gets traded, ETN gets hurt, anything like that, or in camp, if Tootin just takes the job with his... The boy's fast. He's a fast one. So the upside's there. I like Falcons this year. As much as I'm a Carolina Panthers fan, and I don't really want to see them do well, I think they will. And then Jalen Wright, I think, is the backup directly to Achan, who has not been able to stay healthy yet. He has a smaller frame. So, as much as Wright didn't look good when he had the opportunities last year, he was a rookie. Things could change. Shipley, also a rookie last year. I had tons of Shipley shares last year. Didn't work out. But I didn't have a whole lot of Saquon because I just thought he would get hurt. But now with Saquon on the cover, Madden, coming off of something like 500 freaking touches or whatever the heck he had last year. Yeah, the regression just is there. He's been injured before. Just is what it is. Theo Johnson should step up and be the number 1. Ferguson's in a battle, but the upside's there. They spent the draft capital on him. And Higbee is old, injury prone, and on a contract year where he could just get traded even, or cut. It could be a cap casualty for all we know. And then Tutu Atwell has been, but pretty much almost every time in round 19 or round 20, I'm taking some Tutu Atwell. Expect them to throw the ball a shit ton. And week 17, I expect them to be in a high-scoring game. So it's a good target. So that is my team. Wide receiver heavy, needing RJ Harvey and Aaron Jones to be fringe RB1s, top 12, especially in PPR. Maybe Harvey just blows up and he's a top 12, top 6 guy in PPR. Aaron Jones, I'm terrified. His efficiency in the red zone last year was some of the worst efficiency you can see. Didn't have a whole lot of high-scoring games either. But the targets are there at 54 targets. With J.J. McCarthy, maybe he just needs to keep checking it down. Pretty sure they added to their O-line, so maybe he's just a little bit better. I know they added Jordan Mason. I'm not a huge Jordan Mason believer. I think he's more of a situation piece in San Francisco, and San Francisco just does well with their running backs in general. So yeah, that's my $20 American, $2 million first best ball. Thank you for watching, and like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back for more best balls on DraftKings. Might venture into underdog, but for now, I'm a DraftKings guy. That's where I did well last year. This is the year. This is the year. Okay, thank you very much.